So let's start with the solution of first sample paper of IMO. For different classes, the number of questions and the time allowed to complete the exam that is different. For class 8, there are total 50 questions which are divided into 4 sections. So first section is logical reasoning. Each question carries 1 mark. There are 15 questions, so this part carries 15 marks. Similarly, mathematical reasoning part carries 20 marks. Everyday mathematics carries 10 marks. And achievers section, this is the most difficult section. This is assumed to be most difficult section, and each question carries 3 marks. So this section is of 15 marks, which gives you the total of 60 marks. So in this video, we'll be covering only the logical reasoning part. So it has total 15 questions. I recommend that firstly you see the question, try to attempt it yourself, pause the video during that time, and after that resume the video to check your answers. So let's check the question number 1. Which diagram shows the relationship between Asia, Europe and Pakistan? So we know that Asia is a continent, Europe is also a continent, means Asia and Europe, these are 2 continents. However, Pakistan is a country. So we know that countries are a part of a continent. So that means because Pakistan is an Asian country, we can say that if this circle represents Pakistan, then a bigger circle around it will be representing Asia. And Asia and Europe, because they are 2 different continents, that means they will be represented by 2 separate circles which has nothing in common. So this represents the Europe. So any of these figures, if this represent the same relationship, that means that would be the right answer. So here this P is same as this, where this circle, this square represents Pakistan, this square represents Asia, and this square represents Europe. So here B is the right answer. So let's move to the next question. So next question is, if the coding scheme ENPSL is coded as 01234 and VDIFK is coded as 56789, what would be the encoding for the word NPLS SLFK? So see here, this is given in sequence. Actually, this has nothing to take for the alphabetical order of the numbers. So this is simply represented as E represent 0, N is represented by 1, then P is represented by 2, S is represented by 3, and L is represented by 4. Similarly, V, D, I, F, K are represented by the numbers 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Now we need to check the code for NP, S, L, F, K. So the code for N is 1, code for P is 2, code for S is 3, code for L is 4, code for F is 8, and code for K is 9. Hence 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. Here we find the same. So C is the right answer here. Question number 3. Which of the following diagrams show the best relationship between sports, tennis and football? So here 3 entities are given: sports, tennis and football. And we all know that tennis and football both are sports. So that means if I represent sports by a bigger circle, tennis is also a sport, football is also a sport. So this should have the Venn diagram like this. So the best suitable answer here is the C. So C is the right answer for this question. Let's move to the next. Which of the following can be used to make a die? So here hint is also given that sum of opposite faces on a die is 7. So here one should know that which two squares represent the opposite faces of the die. Here, firstly, to represent the die, there are 2 legs and 1 base. So all the figures can be used to make a die. Now the alternate, like 6 and 1, they are on the opposite faces. 5 and 4 are on the opposite faces. Similarly, 3 and 2 will be on the opposite faces. So simply what we need to do, we need to take the sum of alternate numbers, and if that sum is 7, that means for all the cases if the sum is 7, that means that this particular net will be used to make a die. So here let's check. So here this is 9, that means because 5 plus 4 is 9, that means this is not the right answer. Let's check this one. Let's check B first. 5 and 3, that gives you 8. So this cannot represent the die. Then check here. 5 plus 2 is 7. Then 3 plus 4 is also 7. Also 6 plus 1 also makes 7. So only this could be the right answer. You can check for the D part also that this does not give the result 7 in all the cases. Next is pointing towards a man swimming in the pool. Archana says, he is the brother of my uncle's daughter. So how is the man related to Archana? So here we'll find that which particular person has a direct relation to the Archana. We'll start with Archana. Say this is Archana. So she has a direct relation with, so she says my uncle's daughter. So that means she has a direct relation with her uncle. So this uncle may be his maternal or paternal uncle. So he is the brother of my uncle's daughter. So uncle has a daughter. Say this is uncle's daughter, and the brother, the man is the brother of uncle's daughter. So this is brother of uncle's daughter. So that means this person is just the uncle's son. So this person who is swimming in the pool is Archana's uncle's son. So what uncle's son is called? It is called cousin. So the person swimming in the pool is the cousin brother of Archana. So here B is the right answer.